Rana Basharat Ali Khan urges global action. True cost of disasters exceeds trillions in light of recent findings, revealing the staggering underestimation of disaster-related economic impacts. Rana Basharat Ali Khan, chairman of the International Human Rights Movement, has issued a compelling call to action. The United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction (UNDRR) reports that the actual global economic toll of natural disasters is approximately $2.3 trillion annually, a figure 10 times higher than previous estimates. This discrepancy underscores a chronic underassessment of disasters' effects on sustainable development, particularly in vulnerable regions. The revelation of such a vast underestimation in disaster costs is a clarion call for immediate and concerted global action, stated Khan. We must recognize that the burden of these disasters disproportionately affects the most vulnerable populations, exacerbating existing inequalities and hindering progress towards sustainable development goals. Khan emphasized the necessity of integrating disaster risk reduction (DRR) into all facets of development planning. He advocates for the full implementation of the Sendai framework for disaster risk reduction, which outlines priorities such as understanding disaster risk, strengthening disaster risk governance, investing in DRR, and enhancing disaster preparedness. Investing in disaster risk reduction is not merely a protective measure, it is a proactive strategy for sustainable development, Khan asserted. Every dollar allocated to DRR can save multiple dollars in disaster response and recovery, not to mention the invaluable preservation of human lives and livelihoods. The international human rights movement remains steadfast in its commitment to advocating for policies and practices that prioritize the protection of vulnerable communities. From the escalating threats posed by natural disasters, Khan calls upon governments, international organizations, and civil society to collaborate in building resilient infrastructures and systems that can withstand and adapt to the increasing frequency and severity of such events. Our collective future depends on the actions we take today, concluded Khan. Let us heed this wake-up call and work together to create a safer, more equitable world for all.